This math game is called 1-2 or 1-2-3 NIM. This is a two-player game only, and so this is how you play. The objective of the game is to be the player to take the last counter. Now, counters can be either pennies or any other coins. They can be beans or anything that little that you have to count with. They can be the blocks, they can be little counters, anything that you can count with. So this is how you play. You put 8 or predetermined amount, so it could be 10 or 12, whatever you decide, counters in the middle of the table. If you are playing 1-2 NIM, each player takes 1 or 2 of the counters. You have to take at least 1, and you can't take more than 2. Then, if you are playing 1-2-3 NIM, the player can take up to 3 counters on each turn. So you can take 1, or you can take 2, or you can take 3, but you can't take 0. You have to take at least one of those numbers whenever it's their turn. The person who picks up the last counters wins the game. So again, you can use beans, tiles, pennies, or any other small objects for your counters. So as an example, if you have 8 counters to start with, and the first player takes 1, then there are 7 left. The second player takes 2, then there are 5 left. The first player again takes 1, and there are 4 left. The second player takes 1, and there are 3 left. The first player takes 2, or takes 1, and there are 2 left. And the second player takes 2 and wins the game. So you can put it on a chart that would look like this. So you have the counters over here, the counters removed, and the counters left. Now once that number here, whatever that number is, then you move it over here to the next one on how many counters are there. So if you have 8 counters and the first player takes 1, there are 7 left. So the 7 goes over here. The second player takes 2, there are 5 left. So then the 5 goes over here. Then the first player again takes 1, there are 4 left. The 4 goes over here. Then the second player takes 1, there are 3 left, so the 3 goes over here. The first player takes 2, there's 1 left, and then the second player takes that 1 and wins that round. And then you can play again and many times as you want until you have up to 10 times. And then the game's over, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 10 rounds wins.